Hello everyone, welcome back to the online class. So today we are going to learn the geography lesson, the chapter number 5, Biosphere. Okay, after the completion of this Biosphere lesson, we will go for the fourth Hydrosphere lesson. Okay, so without wasting the time, let us move for the Biosphere explanation. Okay, in this chapter, you people will learn the meaning of biosphere and its importance. Yes, in this chapter, you people are going to learn the meaning of biosphere and its importance. Yes, not only that, the meaning of environment pollutions. Yes, the types of pollution and preventive measurements. Yes, so apart from that preventive measurements, you will not learn. I hope so. No, we are going to learn the preventive measures also. Means, okay, the meaning of environment, the meaning of biosphere, and the biosphere's importance, and the environmental pollution, and the types of pollution and preventive measures. Yes, so let us move for. People are able to see the picture which were already on the desktop. Yes, see here. The Earth is the only planet with various forms of life on it. Biosphere is the part of the Earth where life exists. I hope you all people will agree with this the point. Yes, so only Earth is only the one planet where the living things and the non-living things were formed. Yes, so, biosphere is a part of the earth where life exists. Biosphere is a part where the life usually exists. Yes, the biosphere is the fourth component of the earth and it is the loyalty of the living things on earth. Yes, in the biosphere we can see the other more spheres like atmosphere, lithosphere and hydrosphere. Combined of these all the three spheres we can see the fourth sphere which is called biosphere. Yes, so biosphere is the fourth component of the earth. Yes, see here, ecology. So, what is ecology? Let's see one by one. Ecology is the study of interaction of living organisms. Yes, ecology is the study of the interaction sorry, interaction of living organisms with their physical, chemical and biological environment. So here ecological means it is the study of ecology means it is the study of interaction between living organisms with their physical, chemical and biological environment. Yes, that is only called ecology. So in a natural environment there is a perfect balance between the various organisms living together in the biosphere. Yes, in the picture or in on the desktop you can see, so each and every animal used including plant, including domesticate animals, including wild animals, there were between links. Yes, so this is only known as ecological balance. So first of all, ecology means it is a study of interaction. Yes, it is a study of interaction of living organisms with their physical, chemical and biological environment. In a natural environment, there is a perfect balance, yes, between the various organisms living together in a biosphere or in the biosphere. This is only called ecological balance. Okay, so here you can note down what is the meaning of ecology and even the what is the ecological balance. Okay, so after this let us move for the next one. So ecosystem. Ecosystem is a community of plants and animals. Ecosystem is a community of plant and animals together with their immediate environment, including the inanimate part of components entering into the interactions of a group of organisms. Yes, without ecosystem or ecological balance, ecosystem is only called ecological balance. Okay, so without ecosystem or ecological balance in the biosphere, one cannot imagine the existence of the plants, animals, and microorganisms there, or sorry, either single or in a community. Okay, if the ecosystem or ecological balance will not be there in a biosphere, like ecological means it's a balance between the living organisms means, so animals were depended on the other animals, and that other animals depended on the plants. Okay, in this way, this is only called a balance of the ecological balance or ecosystem. Okay, if such kind of a dependent or dependent ecosystem will not be there in biosphere, so the we cannot imagine the life system of the organisms. Every organism adjusts itself with its physical habitat. Yes, it is true. Each and every organism adjusts itself to the physical habitat. Yes, we need to means each and every organism need to adjust itself to the biosphere. So environment is the surrounding where an organism, a community, or environment is a surrounding where the organisms, a community, or the object exists. Yes, so it creates favorable conditions for the existence and development of all living organisms. So environment always surrounding with the organisms, living things and non-living things. Even you can identify, even you can define like living organisms and non-living organisms. Yes, the environment is of two types. So you can see in a in environment we can see a two type of environment. Yes, the natural or geographical environment, cultural or man-made environment. Yes, natural or man-made. Yes, no, natural or geographical, cultural or man-made. So in environment there were two kinds or two types of environment we can see. The first one is man-made environment and the second one is natural environment. Natural environment is also called a geographical environment, and man-made environment is also called cultural environment. Yes, natural environment means by the nature only such kind of environment we will get. Yes, man-made environment means through the man that environment were established, or environmental pollution is the unfavorable alteration of our surrounding wholly or partly by human action through direct and indirect effects. Yes, we can agree with that. The environmental pollutions. Yes, we can see on the earth various kinds of pollutions which were made by the man. Yes, you know which all are the reasons for the pollution. There were many kinds of pollutions like water pollution, land pollution, noise pollution, etc. etc. Isn't it? Air pollution, isn't it? So such kind of environmental pollutions were made by the man itself. Okay, so that pollution always directly or indirectly it affects to the environment along with the human being. Okay, in picture you can see, yes, the red colored triangle were the sources. Yes, they were the sources. So that transport and transformation. Yes, pink colored one is a transport and or the transformation, and the triangle. Yes, in a wrong directed blue color removal were the effects of the environmental pollutions. Yes, so another one point, environmental pollution. So you can see on the desktop various kinds of pollutions were mentioned. Yes, in the first picture where the gases are there, where the factories are there, they used to do the air pollution. Yes, in the second picture the water pollution. In the third picture, these have influenced a change in the living conditions of plants, animals, and human beings. Pollutants are the substances that cause pollution. So, pollutants are the substances which will causes the pollution. Causes means what kind of causes and which are the causes. Pollutants are the natural and sometimes they were man-made pollutants. The man-made pollutants are considered to be more dangerous and than the natural pollutants. And the third point is the pollutants may be visible like smoke, gases, dust, garbage, sewage, etc. And along with that, invisible. Yes. So visible pollutants are like smoke, gas, dust, garbage, sewage. These were the visible pollutants, and invisible pollutants like bacteria, toxic chemicals. Yes, toxic chemicals mixed with the water, food, soils. So these all are the elements of the pollutants. Yes, and now goes to the types of pollution. Yes, so earlier we have discussed there were four kind of pollutions. Yes, so air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, along with noise pollutions. Yes, these are the four types of pollutions. Environmental pollution are of different types. On the basis of the pollutants, pollutants, we can divide the or we can classify it into four types of pollutions. Yes, so among four types of pollutions, let us know about the air pollution. Yes, according to the World Health Organization, which was also called in a short form WHO. WHO, the expand form of the WHO is the World Health Organization. Yes, air pollution is defined as, according to the WHO, the air pollution has been defined as substances put into the air by the activity of mankind. Yes, substances put into the air by the activity of mankind in consideration sufficient to cause harmful effects to his health, vegetation, along with property. Yes, this is the definition of the air pollution according to the World Health Organization. The important sources of air pollution are, the important sources of the air pollutants are like natural sources are volcanoes, forest fire, cosmic dust. These were the sources of air pollutants, which were also called a natural sources of air pollutants. So next one, the man-made sources of air pollutants. Yes, each and every type of pollution you can see a natural sources of air pollutions means natural sources of pollutants and even the man-made sources of the pollutions. Yes, so now comes the man-made sources. In man-made sources, the gases from the industries, domesticate use, automobiles, mining, nuclear power plants, nuclear explosions, these were the man-made sources of air pollution. Yes, on the desktop you can see the industry, the transformation or a smelting power generation. Yes, the different kinds of reasons were there to get air pollute. So after that, the carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, chlorofluorocarbons, which is also called CFC. CFC, it's always harmful for the organisms. Organisms means whether they were a living things or they were a non-living things. Yes. Next one, the hydrocarbons. These were the main reasons, or the carbons. These were the different types of carbons. Yes, which were gets air pollute. After this, the important effects, like if the air pollution is there, there is also a effects of the air pollution, like change in weather, climatic condition, ozone depletion, greenhouse effect, global warming, effect on human health. These all are the effects of the pollution. Along with that, effect on life of animals and plants. Yes. So measures to control the air pollution are: how to control the air pollution? Control of gaseous pollutants, control of emission from automobiles, planting of more trees, use of non-conventional energy sources, awareness programs, legal control, literacy and education, etc. Through these all the measures we can control the air pollutions. So after that, let us know about the water pollution. Water pollution is alteration in physical, chemical and biological characteristics of water which may have harmful effects on human and aquatic life. So you know already what is aquatic life. Aqua means water. Yes. So aquatic life means the to survive our entire life, or the day we will start with the using of water itself. Yes. After this, the important sources of water pollution are, yes, soil erosion. See, let me show you the soil erosion. The soil erosion, landslides, volcanic eruptions. So you already learn about volcanic eruption. Yes. Then after that, decay and decomposition of plants and animals, industrial influence, urban waste, domesticate water, agricultural waste, oil spill, thermal waste, offshore drilling. Yes, so these all are the important sources of water pollution. Yes, this is the main point where the water pollution means how the water will get pollute. These were the important sources or important reasons. Water pollution is of different types. In water pollution also we can see different types, like sea or ocean water pollution, groundwater pollution, river water pollution, lake water pollution. Yes, so these are the four types of pollutions. Which, how many types are there in pollution? Water pollution, sea pollution, even we can also call ocean water pollution, groundwater pollution, river water pollution, lake water pollution. Important effects of water pollution, like it spreads water It spreads waterborne diseases and epidemics like cholera, typhoid, yes, diphtheria, and jaundice, etc. etc. Causes death of aquatic life, affects irrigation water and agricultural crops, nature and features of water, etc. Measures to control the water pollution. The industrial if the industrial drinking water sources must be kept clean. Sewage treatment plants, yes, disposal of waste on the water bodies must be controlled. Yes, so these were the four important measures, yes, to control the water pollution. Next comes the soil pollution. Soil pollution is decreases in the quality of soils either due to human sources or natural sources or by both. Means the soil pollution will always get in two types, whether they were natural sources or man-made sources. So it results in the increase of soil erosion, lack of human or lack of humus, decreases in soil microorganisms, plant nutrients, etc. Sources of soil pollution are, means how the soil will get polluted. Yes, industrial and mining waste, domestic and urban waste, agricultural waste, nuclear waste. These were the important four soil pollutions, means sources of the soil pollutions. Now, effects of the soil pollution. Yes. So it decreases, means the soil pollution always decreases the fertility of the soil, converts the region into wasteland, destroys the microorganisms in the soil, etc. Yes, so how to control, yes, how to control the soil pollution, which all are the measures to control the soil pollution. The first one is controlled and the judicious use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides and insecticides. Proper disposal of industrial and urban waste, proper use of land and crop management, awareness program on proper soil utilization and its maintenance, etc. These were the measures to control the soil pollution. Now comes the fourth one, which is also called a last pollution. Yes, the noise pollution is any undesirable sound dumped into the atmospheric, leading to health hazards. Yes, the important sources of the noise pollutions, like natural natural sources of the noise pollutions are thunder, cyclones, heavy rainfall, hailstorm, waterfalls, ocean waves. And the man-made sources of noise pollutions are industrial noise, automobiles, aircrafts, domesticate noise, and the mining. Effects of the noise pollutions, like causes temporary, means noise pollution causes temporary or permanent hearing problem, headache, restlessness, cardio cardiovascular disease, psychological disorder, behavioral changes, lack of concentration, etc. Measures to control the noise pollution. The first one is industries must be located away from the residential areas. The second measurement, constructions construction of soundproof walls in the factories. Rex, rest, sorry, restricting unnecessary use of sirens, horns, and loudspeakers. Airports must be located away from the residential zones. Protective instrumental the works in the industries. Noise product producing vehicles must be checked, etc. So these all are the pollutions along with measures to control the pollutions and effects of the pollution. So here we are going to conclude the lesson. In the next chapter, more than this we people are going to learn.